following is a special presentation from the WTNS Sports Department.
And thank you very much, Alan. And we are out at Riverview tonight. The Morgan Raiders come in with a record of 4-11. Up against Riverview, they come in with a record of 3-12. We'll be back with Coach's Corner. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
At Coshocton Dentistry, Dr. Brian Dunlap and Dr. Patrick Lauper provide expert dental care in a comfortable, family-friendly environment. From routine checkups to advanced treatments, your smile is a priority at Coshocton Dentistry. Located on Main Street in Coshocton, where we treat you like family, contact Coshocton Dentistry today and experience the care you deserve. Now accepting new patients. Visit us online today at CoshoctonDentistry.com.
Coach's Corner is brought to you by the Ensley Insurance Agency. For auto, home, business, and life insurance, call 740-622-1111. That's the Ensley Insurance Agency, 433 Walnut Street, Coshocton.
Coach's Corner, Dale Jennings, head coach of the Riverview Bears. Bears up against Morgan here this evening. But first, before we talk about that, well, we've got a lot to talk about as far as weather and your games. But it's been a week since you've played. I believe you won the last one. So where are you at right now with all this weather and everything you've had to deal with?
Well, the weather, we had one practice this week. We got down to, we had a level 1 yesterday come through, so we was able to have a practice yesterday. We did not touch the basketball court since last Friday, so we had a week off, which we've been playing better. Our last 4 games were 2-2. We're averaging about 15, 16 points more than we were. So really wanted to stay in the gym and keep that momentum going. But, I mean, I believe Morgan had the same situation where they were only in the gym once. I know Coshocton and some other schools got in twice, but you know, I'm sure both of those coaches would have wanted to be in the gym every day themselves. So you just have to deal with it, and hopefully for the best it goes.
All right, let's talk a little bit about, when you have to miss that long and, in a preparation time. A lot of times, you only have a couple days to prepare anyway. But do you worry about losing your legs or anything during that period of time, or maybe it's a good rest period to get them a little stronger?
I think it's a little bit of both. We've been beat up, but of course the guys that were beat up last Friday were still beat up on this Thursday. But we ran them as much as we could. We tried to go a little full court just to get them going up and down. So yeah, I mean, I think it's both. I think you get a chance to heal, and I'm sure by end of January, my kids get tired of listening to me at practice, ranting about the same things every practice, do this, do that. So I'm sure they enjoyed the break. I did have a few of them texting me wanting to get in the gym, but we weren't allowed to even come up and shoot around. So I think it's a little bit of both, Coos. I think you can rest, but I also think you're going to lose your wind.
All right, let's talk a little bit about your opponent tonight, Morgan, team you played earlier in the season. I believe you lost down there, but kind of tell us what you're up against here this evening.
And I don't say this badly, I'm surprised at where their record is. I find them to be an athletic, well-coached. They got some kids that can shoot and do some things. I mean, I believe 24th left-handed forward. He's got good height, good length. He can shoot threes. He can attack the rim. I can't think of his name off the top of my head, but number 34 can shoot threes. And if you close out too bad on him, he will get to the basket. And they play D well. They play pretty hard. They're kind of like when we're playing well, we kind of mirror each other, I think, in some ways. The last time we played them, we were trying to find out who we had to handle the ball, and we've been handling the ball better, but we had a lot of turnovers, and you can't do that on the road in the NBL.
All right, let's talk about keys. What do you want to see your kids do to get a victory?
We've got to keep turnovers down. We've been around 11. I think we've been around 11 the last 4 games. I'd like to keep it around there. We got to start shooting a little bit. I mean, we beat 5-0 2 weeks ago, but Carter Wesley was 15 for 17 from the foul line. We won last week, surprisingly, by making our last 4 free throws. 2 to put us up 1 and 2 to put us up 3 by Brody Johnson and Leighton Massey. So I think we need to execute the offense as well as we can. They like to press and run some zone, which we tried to practice against the zone. We know what they do. If you're not, hopefully maybe we're just shooting well and then we get the ball inside enough. But got to keep the turnovers down, and then we got to make sure we don't lose their shooters. We got to know who their scorers are. Sit down, play defense. I would love to play some man, but we're pretty beat up, and that just happened in the last 24 hours. So my plan I had yesterday at 2 o'clock is slowly morphing, and which I probably finish that when I get done with you, Coos. I really don't know what I'm doing because I just found out the injury report when I got here.
All right, last question is, and you've just kind of touched on it, health of the ball club. You got some people banged up going into this one.
Yeah, we Parker, who's been playing extremely great for us, with about 20 minutes left in practice yesterday, pulled a groin muscle, I believe, or some kind of muscle in his upper leg. He'll play a couple minutes because it's senior night, but I don't look for us playing him very long unless he miraculously feels great. I'm not going to risk him for the rest of the season, nor would I risk his track career if it comes down to that. I mean, that kid's a special athlete, and I want him to get the most out of this. But he wants to go a couple minutes because it's senior night. Leighton Massey, Leighton gives you everything he's got. Sometimes he's a little thinner than the bigger guys he plays against, and he's a little sore tonight, but he's going. Besides that, I think we're healthy.
All right. Hey, I appreciate your time and good luck.
I appreciate it, Coos. Always nice to see you.
All righty. We'll be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS, Coshocton.
The Inslee Agency is proud to be a part of this high school sports broadcast. We support the student athletes on the team and the students in all extracurricular activities. Hi, I'm Todd Inslee. In fact, your good student may qualify for discounted auto insurance rates. We can provide you with homeowners insurance and life insurance from Auto Owners Insurance. Insure both with us and save even more. For a no-obligation quote on auto, homeowners, or life insurance from Auto Owners Insurance, call the Inslee Agency at 622-1111.
Coach's Corner has been brought to you by the Inslee Insurance Agency, 433 Walnut Street in Coshocton. Call the Inslee Insurance Agency at 740-622-1111 or go to InsleeAgency.com.
Luxury for every home with Montana Forge Hardware at MRV Siding Supply. Montana Forge provides custom luxury for every home and is one of the most affordable luxury brands in the industry with solid forged brass designer hardware manufactured to the highest standards. Don't forget about beautiful Montana Forge bath hardware available in all Montana Forge finishes. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
At Pomerene Hospital, you're not just a number, you're their neighbor. From family care and women's health to more than 1,400 surgeries they perform each year. Pomerene brings reliable local health care to patients across Holmes, Tuscarawas, Coshocton, and Ashland counties. Whether it's a routine checkup or help manage any chronic condition, there's a Pomerene provider nearby. Visit PomereneHospital.org to get in, get seen, and get the care you deserve. Pomerene Hospital, caring for our community's health.
While the big banks are closing branches and leaving small towns behind, we're doing the opposite. Hi, this is John Brown, and at Baltic State Bank, we believe in investing in our communities. That's why we're proud to open our brand new branch in West Lafayette, where you'll always find friendly faces, personalized service, and modern banking tools to make your life easier. Come see the difference a truly local bank can make, because when our community grows, we all grow together. Baltic State Bank. It's a local thing. Member FDIC.
Wake up with a cup of freshly brewed McCafe Premium Roast Coffee made with 100% Arabica beans. Then treat yourself to one of our delicious breakfast bagel sandwiches. For a truly satisfying way to start your morning, choose a tender steak patty, applewood smoked bacon, or savory sausage with a fluffy egg and 2 slices of cheese, all in a toasted bagel, only at McDonald's. At participating McDonald's.
In our community, buying local isn't a choice, it's a way of life. At Jeff Drennan Dealerships, we're proud to be your local choice for all your automotive needs. For over 2 decades, we have been a proud supporter of everything Coshocton. From sales to service, our commitment to our neighborhood shines through in everything we do. Support your community. Buy local at Jeff Drennan Dealerships, because here, you're not just a customer, you're family.
The Fisher Funeral Home in Warsaw is proud to sponsor this event as we support the families and individuals that have trusted us with their business through our 4 generations of service to the community. As the oldest family-owned and operated funeral home in Coshocton County, We understand the importance of supporting our youth and fostering pride in our community. Please call us anytime at 740-824-3515 for any of your pre-need or at-need funeral counseling needs. You can also visit our website at fisherfuneralhome.com. The Fisher Funeral Home, serving others as we would like to be served since 1937.
Looking for a place to bring the family, grab a bite, and enjoy the game? Come on down to Shaw's Corner right here in Coshocton at 502 Main Street. Every Wednesday from 4 to 8 p.m., it's burger night. Juicy burgers, great food, and drink specials that make it worth the trip. With a family-friendly atmosphere, walls full of local sports memorabilia, and plenty of good times, Shaw's Corner is the spot to be. Don't just hear about it. Stop in today and see why Shaw's Corner is where Coshocton comes together. Open daily at 4 p.m.
Hi, I'm Kyle Hamilton from the Home Loan Savings Bank. At Home Loan, we have a full array of services to meet every one of your financial needs. Even though we're a community bank, we offer the same services as the larger banks. We believe there is no place like home. So when you walk through our doors, we will treat you like family. We offer a full array of deposit and loan products to meet your financial needs. You can rest knowing your experience will be comfortable just like home. So stop by and see the difference at the Home Loan Savings Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And welcome back to Riverview High School. The starting lineups are brought to you by R.J. Wright & Sons, a locally owned family business offering a full line of ag diesel, lubricants, and gasoline. You can't go wrong with the right fuel. Taking a look at the visitors in tonight's contest, the Morgan Raiders. At a guard position, we have a 5'11 senior wearing number 4, Clayton Blackburn. At a guard position, a 6-foot junior wearing number 5, Carson Huck. Another guard is a 6-foot senior wearing number 10, Jude Garber. At a forward position, a 6'4 senior wearing number 24, Luke Coleman. And at a shooting guard, a 6'1 senior wearing number 34, Gavin Shriver. Now for the home team in tonight's contest on senior night, the Riverview Black Bears. We have a 5'11 senior wearing number 1, Brody Johnson. A 6'1 senior wearing number 2, Brogan Shrimplin. A 6-foot senior wearing number 4, Chase Wright. 5'7 senior wearing number 22, Reed Johnson, and a 6'5 senior wearing number 30, Leighton Massey. The starting lineups have been brought to you by R.J. Wright & Sons, an industry leader in providing complete residential and commercial fuel needs. R.J. Wright & Sons has locations in Newcomerstown, New Philadelphia, Caldwell, and now Circleville.
Ball game's underway. Tip controlled by Morgan, and they'll bring it across the timeline. Running it out front's Clayton Blackburn. Blackburn, the point guard, dribbles towards the left side, goes to the post area, skip pass into the wing, and thought about the shot. Now he's going to be fouled as he tried to penetrate through. That would have been number 34, Gavin Shriver. So the ball will be out of bounds on the baseline. Triggering in will be Clayton Blackburn. Blackburn will be inbounding the ball. Just underway here from Riverview. It's a senior night for the Bears. There's a long three ball. That's going to be long, no good by Shriver. A rebound is grabbed by number 4, Clayton Blackburn. He bounced it off a Riverview player, so Morgan will have it when they run down the ball, which probably went out of the hallway. Now we're ready to go. Blackburn will inbound for the Raiders. Still trying to get it in. Now he goes all the way out front with the basketball. It's Gavin Shriver. Shriver works right side to Huck. Huck goes across. They just work it down into the corner, get it in the low block area. Now back out front, and they'll reset. With the basketball out front's Huck. Huck goes left wing, and fumbling it out of bounds is going to be number 10, Jude Garber. So the ball will go over to Riverview. First turnover goes to Morgan. Here comes Riverview's Johnson. Brings it across the timeline. Goes right side with the basketball. Chase Wright. They'll just work out front. Johnson. Wright thought about it, but now he'll dribble to the corner to Shrimplin. Brogan Shrimplin looking inside. Bounces in a low block to Johnson. Now back to Shrimplin. Shrimplin out front. Chase Wright has it stripped and stolen away. Morgan stops. Now they'll just swicking out. Now into the corner. Wide open look for three. Back iron, no good. Shot missed by Huck, and the ball is bounced out of bounds off Riverview, and the ball will remain with the Raiders. No score. 6:50 to play here in the opening quarter. Inbounding the basketball will be Blackburn. Goes out front with the ball. Is going to Shriver. Penetrates. Has it deflected. Stolen away by Johnson. With the basketball is Reed Johnson. Dribbles top of the circle. Lows Chase right on the left side. Chase Wright backs it out. Goes over to the right wing to Johnson. That would be Brody. Brody Johnson to Shrimplin. Brogan Shrimplin into the corner. Chase Wright has it. Dumps it to Massey. Massey trying to get downhill. Has his ball stripped and deflected out of bounds. A lot of arm there, but no call. It'll be a Riverview ball on the baseline. Chase Wright will be the inbounder. Wright looking. Gives it up to Johnson. Johnson back out front. They'll work the perimeter. Reed Johnson hands it off. With the basketball is going to be Brody Johnson. Now it goes to Chase Wright. Wright penetrates foul line to Brody Johnson. Crosses over, trying to get downhill. Steps through, lays it up, missed the shot. Rebound comes down to, looks like number 10. That would be Garber. Now they'll back it out and reset. Garber left wing, it goes to Blackburn. A little jumper in the lane is going to be followed up and missed by Coleman. And the ball comes up to Chase Wright. 5:45 to play in the opening quarter. Still no score. Chase Wright has it. Skip pass to Johnson on the right wing. Looked into Massey. Now skip pass all the way across to Shrimplin. Quick shot's good. First basket of the night goes to Brogan Shrimplin, and Riverview leads it 2-0. Left wing with the ball is the Morgan Raiders. Ball stripped and stolen away by Chase Wright. Wright takes it to the hoop and has it blocked out of bounds by Garber. The ball will stay with Riverview with 5:22 to play in the opening quarter. 2-0 the Bears. Chase Wright will be the inbounder for Riverview. Looking, still looking. Now throws it all the way out front to Johnson. With the basketball is Brody Johnson, dribbling to the right wing. Hands it to Chase Wright, and we've got a hold, and that's going to go against Carson Huck. Be his first foul. And it'll be side out of bounds on the far sideline. 2-0 the score. Riverview out in front and has the basketball. Wright will be inbound. Now he'll give it to Johnson. Now to Wright, he's going to set up a long triple and buries it. Chase Wright, he can hit that triple, and he buries that. 5-0 Riverview, and they almost throw it away. With the ball out front's going to be Carson Huck. Huck goes right side, stepping through, has it stripped and stolen away. Turnover by Blackburn, their fourth. And Riverview with a good start. The senior on seniors. Now Johnson steps through, skip pass over. Out front to Chase Wright, penetrates, gives it up to Massey, missed the layup, and rebound comes down to Coleman. Coleman gets it out front. Here comes Morgan in a hurry. Gives it back out front. Now wide open inside. Good dish and getting the basket, Gavin Shriver. His first basket makes it 5-2. With the basketball is Chase Wright. Wright left wing to Shrimplin. Shrimplin into the corner to Johnson. Johnson looking. Skip pass back out to Chase Wright. Another triple on the way. This time he misses and Coleman grabs the rebound. Coleman brings it himself for Morgan. Goes all the way into the corner. And they get it up and gives it back out front. They'll work the perimeter. Huck goes into the corner with the basketball is going to be Blackburn. Coleman, skip pass, three ball from the wing. That's going to be shot and it's going to be missed by Huck. And Riverview rebounds it and a foul from behind goes against Clayton Blackburn.
Nice rebound by Chase Wright on the play.
So getting in is for Riverview. Let's see, who do we have in? Massey has it.
Caleb Klein.
Caleb Klein checked in. Now Chase Wright against some 1-3-1. Trapping defense, passes it down. That's going to be deflected out of bounds by Morgan. So Riverview have it on the baseline with 3:39 to play here in the opening quarter. Looking, gives it to Massey. Back out front to Shrimplin. Into the corner goes to Wright. Penetrates, steps through, dumps it down to Klein. Has it blocked. Now they're going to call foul.
Great job by Caleb Klein. Nice catch on the pass there and was able to draw the contact and heads to the free throw line for the first free throw of the ball game. Did speak to the officials before the game. They gave us a couple fist bumps. 2 of the 3 said tonight is their last game, so congratulations to them.
So Caleb Klein at the free throw line. His first shot rolls through. Six to 2 the score. 7 to 2 the score as Caleb Klein hits them both. Full court pressure, and Morgan trying to break it. Coleman has it. Now he does get across to Huck. All the way into the corner. Now dribbles inside, skip pass, and throws it away. Turning it over is Shriver. 5 turnovers.
Fifth turnover on the Raiders compared to 1 for the Bears. So Riverview will regain possession.
Wesney's in, and Johnson will sit down, and Wesney has the basketball with 3:10 to play here in the opening quarter. Wesney right wing. To right leg goes into Shrimplin, dumps it down low. Massey strong to the hoop, scores the basket. Leighton Massey gets his first hoop of the night. They now lead 9 to 2. Good start for the Bears. With the basketball on the right side's Huck. Out front, Coleman to Huck. Huck inside, nice dump down. Now they skip it out. Wide open look by Coleman. Missed the shot. Rebound followed up. And Wesney comes out with it. Wesney to Massey. Massey, skip pass over. Wright steps back for 3. That's an air ball long. Goes out of bounds to Morgan. Checking in for Riverview be Cam Fitch. Shrimplin will take a break. And getting in, Leighton Coleman gets in for Morgan. So 2:18 to play here in the opening quarter. 9 to 2, Riverview with a fast start. Coleman, a little jumper in the lane. That time he knocks it down. That's his first basket. Just kind of stepped into that zone and knocked down an easy shot. Wesney just working it back and forth. Now they go all the way to Massey. Massey steps, dumps it down low, putting up the shot, and in is going to be Cam Fitch. Gets his first basket of the night. Out front now, working to the left wing, stepping through, dumps it down low at Coleman. He's going to be fouled, and he'll shoot 2. So Luke Coleman, his first trip to the line. 11 to 4, 1:39 to play here in the opening quarter. Riverview out in front. First free throw on the way, right through for Coleman. He now has 3 points. $11 to 5 the score. And 11 to 6, he hits them both. And we've got a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay right here. The Warehouse Steak-N-Stein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order of their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steak-N-Stein in Roscoe Village.
Also let you know, ready to take charge of your own health? Maryland's Natural Foods is here to help with free consultations and high-quality products that produce results, not side effects. For more information, find them at marylandsnaturalfoods.com. That's marylandsnaturalfoods.com.
Fast start for the Bears, even with the senior night, a few starters sitting, but still a real fast start and got control of the game.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Again, 5 turnovers for Morgan, just 1 for Riverview. So Riverview playing some great defense, started out in a 2-3 zone, which really gave Morgan some fits there early on, and they've switched back to a man. Morgan had a full court pressure that caused a little trouble as well, but they've backed it up to half court now.
Wesney brings it across. Now gives it up, and Chase Wright backs it out. Gives it to Wesney. Looks into the corner. There's a shot from the wing. That's going to be no good. Ball batted around. Coleman rebounds it. Fitch missed the shot. Coming quickly the other way is Morgan. Out front, thought about the 3. Now they will take a 3 from the wing. That's an air ball long. Shot was missed by Garber, but getting the rebound was number 5, Huck. Huck has it. Wide open look for 3, and knocking it down is going to be Clayton Blackburn. Wesney will bring it across the timeline. Looking right wing to Fitch. Now he dumps it down low. Klein trying to clear out, had the shot blocked by Coleman, and rebound came down to Clayton Blackburn. 11-9, 2-point lead. And Morgan with the ball with 34 seconds to play in the opening quarter. Hands it off. Now off the dribble, gives it back. Thought about it, now trying to penetrate. Skip pass out. Gives it out front, and now we'll set it back up with 20 seconds. Huck has it out near the timeline. Guarded by Chase Wright. Gets the high pick. We're down to 10 seconds. Into the corner. There's a three ball. That's going to be an air ball long. Rebound comes down to Chase Wright. Wright with 1 second, and they turn it over at the buzzer. So after one quarter, it's Riverview 11, Morgan 9. We'll be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Luxury for every home with Montana Forge Hardware at MRV Siding Supply. Montana Forge provides custom luxury for every home and is one of the most affordable luxury brands in the industry with solid forged brass designer hardware manufactured to the highest standards. Don't forget about beautiful Montana Forge bath hardware available in all Montana Forge finishes. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
You'd never build a house by yourself, so why build your finances that way? Speak with your financial professionals from Prudential, like Dan Duran and Ryan Froman. Dan and Ryan will assess your needs and help you build a strategy towards a financial future. To get started, call Dan and Ryan today at 740-622-6482. That's 740-622-6482.
Securities and investment advisory services offered through LPL Enterprise, a registered investment advisor, member FINRA SIPC, and an affiliate of LPL Financial. Financial professionals are licensed insurance agents of Prudential. These financial professionals are permitted to brand under Prudential. LPLE and LPL Financial are not affiliated with Prudential.
Quarter about to unfold, and it'll be Riverview with the basketball. Trying to get everybody situated. Now there's the whistle, and we're underway in the second quarter. Carter Wesney has it out front. Wesney dumps it to Massey at the high post. Hands it back to Wesney, steps through, has a shot, and knocks it home. So Wesney gets his first basket, and it's now 13-9. Riverview in front. Right wing it goes to Coleman. Coleman off the dribble, tries to penetrate, skip pass over to the left side. Back out front. And they'll reset the offense. Now Coleman, wide open look at the foul line. He drops it through. Coleman with 6 points in the ball game. And now it's a 13-11 score. Skipping it all the way down now into the corner, back out front, just working the perimeter. Wide open look for three and knocking it down. And that's going to be Reed Johnson for the triple. His first basket, 5-point lead. Now out front's Coleman, right wing it goes. Morgan against the zone. Skips it down back out front. And almost turn it over. They do turn it over. 6 turnovers now for Morgan, and the ball goes over to Riverview. 16-11 the score. And we're underway. Wesney will walk it across the timeline. Wesney's doubled. Now gets it out front, almost had it stolen. Johnson into the corner, and he thought about it. He's going to try a second one. This one's no good. This time a rebound to Huck. He's in a hurry. Gives it out front, steps into a triple. Back iron, no good. Ball shot missed by Blackburn. Rebound to Johnson, and that would be Reed Johnson with a rebound. And the ball will stay. Personal foul or a walk? I'm not sure.
It was a jump ball.
Jump ball. So the ball remains with Morgan. Now out front to Coleman. Coleman gives it up, and they'll reset the offense. The foul line extended, trying to penetrate. Skip pass all the way in the corner, stolen away by Johnson. Now to Wesney. Wesney, a long triple, and he hits it. He has 5 points. It's now an 8-point lead at 19-11. Back up to an 8-point lead for Riverview. Stepping through and picking up the foul will be number 30, Leighton Massey. Brogan Johnson. Let's see, Brogan Trimplin will get up. Also Chase Wright. Massey will check out, as will Cam Fitch. So Morgan has the ball on the baseline. All the way out front it goes with the basketball. Shriver gives it up to Huck. Now to Coleman, back to Huck. Back to Coleman. Coleman, foul line extended to Huck. He's going to try a 3-ball from the wing and hits it. Carson Huck hits his first basket. It's a triple, and it's now back to a 5-point lead at 19-14. Wesney downhill, throws up a shot, has it blocked, and now they're going to call a foul.
That's a nice take to the hoop by Wesney. Draws a lot of contact, head to the free throw line for his first time.
And picking up that personal foul was Luke Coleman. Wesney at the line to shoot 2. First one rolls around it in. And makes them both. 7-point quarter for Wesney, 21-14 the score. Huck out front, left wing with the basketball is Blackburn. Blackburn off the dribble, steps back, skip pass all the way over, and they handle it. Gives it up to Coleman at the top of the key, had it almost stripped away by Johnson. Coleman, wide open look at in the wing, high arching threes, air ball long, rebound comes up, missed, tipped the ground again, and out of bounds to Morgan, or to Riverview. (21-14) the score. And Johnson will bring it slowly across with 4:35 to play here in the first half. Hands it to Chase Wright, right over to Wesney. Wesney to Johnson in the corner, back out to Shrimplin. Shrimplin gives it up to Johnson to Chase Wright, now to Shrimplin, steps back, lets a 3-ball go. That's going to be long, no good, and rebound comes down to Coleman, and we've got a foul from behind. And a foul will be on Wesney.
Riverview going back to their bigger lineup with Klein and Massey back in the ball game.
21-14, 7-point lead. Morgan with the basketball. Quickly up there comes Morgan. Huck has it out front, gives it up to Shriver. Shriver right wing. Ball tried to pass it in the lane, but nice job defensively, but Coleman manages to run it down, steps through, gives it up to Huck, steps through, drops it down in the low block, putting the shot up and missing it, getting close was Coleman. And here comes Wesney. Wesney, long look for 3 and hits it again. 10-point quarter for Wesney, and it's now a 10-point lead at 24-14. Riverview shooting it well. Coleman has it, gets downhill, dumps it into the corner, back out front. Ball almost stolen away, but Coleman runs it down, dumps it down low again. Now he's skipping to the corner. There's a wide open look for 3. That one's good. And that's Shriver. He has 5 in the ball game. Makes it 24-17 with 3:08 to play in the first half. Chase Wright, Shrimplin to Wesney. Wesney back out front. Stepping down's right. Little floater in and out, no good. Coleman rebounds again for Morgan, and he'll bring it himself. Coleman, top of the key, looks to left side, now into the corner. Back out front it goes to Blackburn. Blackburn in trouble. Now little floater, misses the shot. Ball is over the back, and I believe that'll be on Coleman. Number 32, that is the call, will be his second. Team second, so it's 24-17 Riverview basketball. And now trying to everybody get situated here. Now we're ready to go, and Chase Wright will slowly bring it across. Wright works left side to Trimplin. Trimplin looking in at Klein. Now gives it back out top to Wesney. Wesney's going to be fouled by Jude Garber. So he'll be out of bounds on the far sideline. So with the basketball will be an offensive foul call from behind. Caleb Klein will pick it up. Cam Fitch will get in.
Klein for a moving screen, I guess. Wasn't really
watching
watching
away
him.
from the ball, yeah. So I'm not sure what it was. Yeah, he's not sure either.
Yeah.
So with the basketball will be Blackburn. Blackburn gives it to Coleman, skip back out to Huck. Now he gets it back to Blackburn. Over the left side it goes. They're just taking their time. With the ball's going to be Shriver. Blackburn. Zone's bothered Morgan just a bit here in this first half. Coleman, foul line extended. Now they just jumped into the corner. Out to Coleman. Coleman backs it out and gives it up to Huck. Now they work left side. Shriver to Coleman. Coleman skips into the corner to Huck. Steps through, in trouble. Just throws up a shot, but he's going to travel first. Turnover number 8 for Morgan. And Riverview ball with 1:35 to play here in the first half. So Riverview walks it across the timeline with a minute and a half to go here. Gets the high pick, Wesney. Trying to get downhill, a little scoop shot. Now it's going to be fouled, and I believe that'll be on Coleman. That'll be his second.
Tell you what, Carter Wesney doing a great job getting to the basket tonight, drawing the fouls, and heads to the free throw line where he's a perfect 2 of 2. He's also 2 of 2 from beyond the arc, so shooting the ball extremely well here this evening.
So Wesney to shoot a pair. First throw on the way, in and out, no good. Ten points for Wesney here in the first half. 24-17, 7-point lead, and that's going to be short, no good. And Coleman gobbles up the rebound for Morgan. 1:18 to play in the quarter, quickly the other way. Shriver dumps to Coleman, back out front to Huck. Huck backs it out. Gives it up to Coleman. Now right side. Trying to play with Blackburn. Now he gives it up out front. Now reset. Now trying to scoop down through and picking up that foul will be Massey. Be his second.
Massey kind of stood there just with his hands up, and it seemed like Garber kind of initiated the contact, but Massey gets called.
So it'll be a fourth team foul, his second, so he'll sit the remainder of the first half. Only 58 seconds to go here in the half. All the way out front with the basketball is going to be Shriver. And he throws it away. 9 turnovers now for Morgan. 54 seconds to play here in the first half. So Wesney will walk it across the timeline. Goes right side to Fitch. Cam Fitch with the basketball, looking. Still looking, now gives it up to Johnson. Brody Johnson over in the corner to Chase Wright. Right to Wesney. See if they run it down. Down to 35 seconds to Wright. Now to Johnson. Johnson looking. Stops, reverses dribble. Gives it up to Wright. Wright high out on the right side. Now trying to penetrate. Gives it up to Johnson. Now back to Wright. Wright has it now to 15 seconds. Now they give it to Wesney. Carter Wesney off the dribble. Spin move. Runs into traffic. Throws up a shot. No good. And rebound comes down to Blackburn with 2 seconds. Ahead it goes to Huck. He puts it up. No good at the buzzer. And we played one half of basketball. And a good half for the Bears as they're out in front of Morgan 24-17. We'll be back with a halftime report. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Think you have to settle for mediocre car insurance to save money? Think again. It's possible to get superior coverage and still save money with Erie Insurance. Customers who switched to Erie saved up to $951. It pays to compare. Switch and save with Erie.
Your local Erie agent in Coshocton is Albertson Lawrence Agency. Get a quote today.
Annual savings based on new customers surveyed in March 2022 who reported savings when switching auto insurance. Individual premiums and savings will vary.
Your home for all things local sports is right here at ClaxonSports.com. Catch breaking sports news and exclusive articles, game results, and more. Also check out ClaxonSports.com for stunning photo galleries and in-depth coach and player interviews. Want to watch it live? We've got you covered with links to live streaming games from WTNS and media outlets across the East District. All in one place, ClaxonSports.com. From the first whistle to the final score, ClaxonSports.com. Your all-access pass to local sports.
It's never too late to move forward, and Buckeye Career Center Adult Education is here to help. Our Aspire program supports adults building reading, math, and language skills, preparing for the high school equivalency test, or learning English as a second language. Classes are offered in New Philadelphia, Dover, and Berlin, or enroll in the Adult Diploma program, free for Ohioans 18 and older without a high school diploma. Gain industry-recognized credentials and a high school diploma at the same time. Start today at Buckeye Career Center. Visit BuckeyeCareerCenter.org to learn more.
McWayne Ductile is proud of all students in their academic pursuits. Whether through sports, the arts, or in the classroom, it's important for students to be challenged and to achieve success as they gain real-life experiences. Students who learn the value of goal setting and working with others will be more prepared for their next chapter in life. McWayne Ductile is pleased to be part of this community and is proud to help sponsor this broadcast.
At Pomerene Hospital, you're not just a number, you're their neighbor. From family care and women's health to more than 1,400 surgeries they perform each year. Pomerene brings reliable local health care to patients across Holmes, Tuscarawas, Coshocton, and Ashland counties. Whether it's a routine checkup or help manage any chronic condition, there's a Pomerene provider nearby. Visit PomereneHospital.org to get in, get seen, and get the care you deserve. Pomerene Hospital, caring for our community's health. Luxury for every home with Montana Forge Hardware at MRV Siding Supply. Montana Forge provides custom luxury for every home and is one of the most affordable luxury brands in the industry, with solid forged brass designer hardware manufactured to the highest standards. Don't forget about beautiful Montana Forge bath hardware, available in all Montana Forge finishes. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Hi, I'm Reggie Miller. Hi, I'm Marty Miller. Tax refund season is here, and it's time to turn that refund into a ride. Come see us at RAM 5-Point Auto Sales, 1102 Chestnut Street. Where you driving dreams come true. Also, good luck to our favorite Redskin, Quentin Summers.
Hi, I'm John Ainello, proud to serve the families, farms, and businesses that make Coshocton such a special place. For over 10 years, the John Ainello Agency has been helping our neighbors find the right coverage for auto, home, life, business, farm, and annuity insurance, with options that fit your life and your budget. We're not just an agency, we're part of this community. Call TWFG Ainello Insurance at 740-295-9460 for a free quote, and let's protect what matters most together.
The first half stats are brought to you by Bradford Financial Group. Bradford Financial Group provides wealth and protection strategies for your financial health. Visit them at 636 Chestnut Street in Coshocton. JV game played earlier. It was Morgan, a winner over Riverview by a score of 58-37. Taking a look at how it's happened here, Riverview jumped out in front, led by 2 at the end of the first break, 11-9. And then a good run, 13-8 run in the second quarter by Riverview, and they have a 7-point lead at the half at 24-17. Taking a look at the scoring in the first half. First for Riverview, they were led by Carter Wesney. Wesney, a good first half, and scored 10 points, and all 10 coming in the second quarter. He had a pair of triples, a 2-pointer, and 2 free throws for his 10. 7 total people scored for Riverview in that first half. 3 points for Reed Johnson, 3 points for Chase Wright, 2 points Cam Fitch, 2 points Caleb Klein, 2 points Brogan Shrimplin, 2 points Leighton Massey. That totals 24 for the Bears. For Morgan, they were led by Luke Coleman. Coleman had 6 points on a pair of field goals and 2 free throws. Gavin Shriver had 5 on a triple and a field goal. 3 points each for Clayton Blackburn and Carson Huck. That's the 17 points for Morgan. Now the first half team numbers, here's Chris Wallace.
Thank you very much, Coos. As you mentioned, Riverview on top of Morgan at the half, 24-17. 3-point land, Morgan 3 of 12, shooting 25%. Riverview was 4 of 9, shooting 44%. 2-point field goals, Morgan 4 of 7, shooting 57%. Riverview was 4 of 9, shooting 44%. From the free throw line, Morgan's a perfect 2 of 2. Riverview was 4 of 6, shooting 67%. In the rebounding department, it is Morgan out-rebounding Riverview 16-8, and turnovers, Morgan has 9, Riverview with 3.
Tell you, that turnover number just kind of glares at you, and I think that's one of the big reasons Riverview's they've been able to get the turnovers, and then they've scored off of it.
I think you're exactly right, especially there in that first quarter. Riverview in their zone, that 2-3 zone, really caused a lot of problems for the Raiders. They kind of clogged the middle. Great job, of course, with the size of Leighton Massey down low, and then they were very quick to get out to the perimeter and not let any of those 3 balls happen. So, or not many of them, I guess, 3 of 12. So I tell you, the defensive intensity for Riverview really turned up, and also, you know, a whole week without school, without getting into the groove of things, it just seems kind of like both teams, not like they're not playing hard, but it's just hard to get in a rhythm or get into the motion and get things kind of moving in the same direction. There's intensity, but it's just kind of just a little bit slow at points, and again, you're just out of the routine, out of the regular what you get into. So, but I like the zone by Riverview, and I also, for Morgan, I really like they only ran it about 2 possessions, but they had a nice full court pressure that really trapped you and was really a little bit difficult. Then they backed that off to half court, and they were still looking to trap, but Riverview really finding the open man was able to pass right through that.
You made a good point, and both coaches talked a little bit about it, was the fact that they've had all this time off, and you're level 2, you're not allowed to practice. So that made things very difficult. I think Riverview practiced once, Morgan maybe twice. So, that's been a week since each had played, and I think it's shown here.
Yeah, you're right. You get to this part of the season, and of course, you're ready to just play more games. You've worked on everything you can. You need to really for the season, and you just really need to start playing games and getting that kind of experience. And when you don't have your games get canceled, and then also you can't practice. And of course, Coshocton, we were under a level 3 there for a couple days, so you can't even make it to the gym to get some shots up. Just again, not like it's anything too bad. I think it's obviously easily correctable, but both teams you just see trying to get in their groove. We've heard that Morgan was a great 3-point shooting team, and just a few air balls here, and so just trying to get their legs under them and get confident again here this Friday night.
Halftime score, Riverview out in front of Morgan, 24-17. The first half stats are brought to you by Bradford Financial Group. Bradford Financial Group provides wealth and protection strategies for your financial health. Call them at 740-622-3347. We'll be back and get to the second half. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Start your week right at the Coshocton Coffee Connection. Mondays mean half-price breakfast sandwiches, the perfect way to kick off your morning. And don't miss out on Wednesdays when all drinks, all sizes are half off. Craving something sweet? Try our donut of the month, plus pastries and donuts made fresh every day. We've also got a delicious lunch menu to keep you fueled all day long. Coshocton Coffee Connection, your go-to spot for great coffee, tasty treats, and unbeatable deals. We hope to see you soon.
Get
Luxury for every home with Montana Forge Hardware and MRV Siding Supply. Montana Forge provides custom luxury for every home and is one of the most affordable luxury brands in the industry, with solid forged brass designer hardware manufactured to the highest standards. Don't forget about beautiful Montana Forge bath hardware, available in all Montana Forge finishes. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
It's the Start Something New sales event at Jeff Drennan Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Coshocton, and the deals are bigger than ever. Right now, drive home a new Chrysler Pacifica with 1.9% financing, or step up to a 2026 Ram 1500 and get 0% interest. Plus, because you're shopping local, save up to $8,600 off MSRP. Just real savings from the dealership that's been serving Coshocton County for years. Hurry in today to Jeff Drennan Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Otsego Avenue in Coshocton, or shop us 24/7 at jeffdrennan.com.
Great care is closer than you think at Coshocton Regional Medical Center.
I find it really rewarding to work here because I know that the care I provide will directly impact this community.
It gives me a great sense of pride to be able to give back that health care that I got while I was a patient here.
When the people come in, we know them by name, and that means so much to a patient when we can connect with them, and I know that they know they're loved.
Care for our community starts at Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most.
After 3 quarters down at Crooksville with a 2-point lead on the Redskins, 39-37. We're getting ready to start play here in the third period. Riverview will have it, and we're underway. Wesney has it out front. He'll go right side to Johnson. Now skip pass all the way across. And in the right, Wesney downhill has the shot partially blocked, but he still managed to get it through. He has 12 points. And it's 26-17. Almost got away with a walk there. Now he gives it up to Coleman. Skip pass out front. They'll work it around the perimeter. Blackburn has it. Now they dump it to Coleman. Little fadeaway jumper. That's going to be no good, and Wesney grabs the rebound. Wesney will bring it himself for Riverview. Goes left side to Klein. Now they'll reset the offense with Johnson. Now he gives it up. Down low to Massey. Massey skipped out in the corner. There's a 3 by right. Air ball long. Coleman grabs the rebound. Coleman gives it up, and quickly coming the other way is going to be Clayton Blackburn. Right down Broadway. Skips it over to the corner with a basketball. It's going out front. It's going to be Huck. He gets it back. Now dribbles towards the left wing. Gives it to Blackburn. They really struggled getting anything kind of a rhythm going against this zone. And now reset the offense with Huck out near the timeline. Gives it up to the right wing. Now dumps it out. Skip pass over, thought about the shot. Now he dumps it down to Coleman. Coleman stops, skip pass back out front. Now they give it up to Coleman again. Steps through. Now he just a little fadeaway jumper. That's going to be no good. And Wesney rebounds for Riverview. Just not able to get a good shot here. And it's a 26-17 game with 6:10. There's a long triple. No good by Fitch. And here comes Morgan right down the middle. And into the corner goes. Wide open look for 3. And knocking that down is going to be Carson Huck. He has 6 points. Makes it 26-20, 6-point game. Wesney has it out front. Gives it over to Johnson on the left wing. Skip pass back to Wesney. Steps into a triple. Back iron, no good. Rebound Fitch. Fitch out front. Right. Runner short, no good. Massey rebounds, loses it. And Wesney comes up with it and scores the basket. 14 for Wesney. Blackburn straight down the middle. Now gives it up to Huck. Huck penetrates. Little runner goes through. Carson Huck with 8 points now. 28-22. 5:10 to play here in the third. Wesney out front. Goes left wing. It goes to Fitch. And we've got a whistle. 34 blue, Gavin Shriver picks up the personal foul. Must have been a hold on the backside, which wasn't similar to that first half. We saw one that we couldn't really tell what was all about.
And a little tough to see around coaches here and officials.
Now trying to trigger in. Missing the shot inside was Massey, I believe.
It was.
And grabbing the rebounds, Huck. Now he gets it out, and they'll reset. Here comes Coleman. Coleman stumbles, but now controls it. Stops, little floater, back iron, no good. Massey gobbles up the rebound. Now to Wesney, and he'll walk it across the timeline. 4:35 to play here in the third. Right side with the ball's Chase Wright. Right in the corner to Johnson. Johnson gives it out front. Now dumps it over. Fitch wide open. Wesney from the wing, and hits another three. Carter Wesney, monster game here this evening. Skip pass out front. Trying to step there. Going to call travel on number 5. That's Carson Huck, and it's 31-22. 9-point lead for Riverview. Brogan Shrimplin will get in, and coming out will be Brody Johnson. Cam Fitch also out. And getting in is going to be number 23, Reed Johnson. Reed Johnson has it on the right wing. Now he has it and goes the right side. Wesney thought about it. Now gives it back up. Penetrates. Dane loses it. Turns it over. That's only the 4th turnover for Riverview. Quickly the other way. Long look for 3. Back iron no good. Rebounding it inside. Putting it up and drawing the foul. Looks to be number 5. That's Carson Huck. And Riverview picks up the foul from behind. That personal foul go against Shrimplin.
Huck's first trip to the line tonight.
3:44 to play here in the third. 31-22. And first back iron no good. Getting ready to check in will be Aaron Baker. First time he's been on the floor tonight for Morgan. And Huck will try to split the pair. And it does not. It hits the guide wire, so it'll be out of bounds to Riverview. 9-point lead, 31-22. Chase Wright slowly brings it across the timeline for Riverview. Goes right side to Wesney. And we got a whistle. And must be an old.
Oh boy. Leighton Massey was cutting to get the ball, and I think they called a charge or an illegal screen on him.
So he picks up his third. So he'll have to sit for a little bit.
I didn't see a lot of contact there, but
Caleb Klein will get in. 31-22, 9-point lead for Riverview. Carson Huck brings it across the timeline, dumps it to inside, now to the wing. There's a 3 ball on the way. Back iron no good. Ball comes down to Baker. Now he gets it out front, back into the corner again. And they dump it down to Coleman. Skip pass out, wide open look for 3, and knocking it down again is Carson Huck. That's 3 triples on the night for Huck. He's keeping them within touch at 31-25. Right out front, right side Shrimplin. Now to Wesney at the foul line, extended area. Tries to get downhill, and he's going to be fouled. He'll shoot 2. Taking advantage of that size and getting to the line. The Warehouse Steak-N-Stein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order of their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steak-N-Stein in Roscoe Village. First throw by Wesney, front of the rim, no good. 31-25, he'll try to split the pair. And misses them both, and rebound comes down to Blackburn. Blackburn quickly down to Huck. Gives it up to Blackburn, now to Coleman. He traveled. Wanted to go right, shuffled those feet. 11 turnovers now for the Raiders, and it'll be Riverview basketball. 2:43 to play here in the third. 31-25. Wesney, right side, goes to right, gives it up to Wesney. Wesney dumps it down to Johnson. Johnson throws it back out to Wesney. Now gives it up to Chase Wright. Wright dribbles to the center of the floor and goes left side to Johnson. Johnson dumps it down in the low block area. Back out front, wide open. Shrimplin's going to try a three. That's no good, and Coleman rebounds. Coleman gets the ball, double team, now looking and gets it out front to Blackburn. Now to Huck. Huck on the right side. Keeps it back out front, and the ball stripped, and foul's probably going to be on Blackburn. Let's wait and see. It is. Push from behind.
Gave Reed Johnson a little shove. Great steal by Reed Johnson. Right place at the right time. Able to get that ball.
Reed's out. Brody's out. Brody's in, Now, so Cam Fitch is back. And we've got a 30-second timeout by Riverview, so we'll stay right here.
If winter driving becomes hazardous, Brillhart's Body Shop will give you the quality, attention to detail, and satisfaction you deserve when getting your vehicle fixed. Brillhart's now offers car rentals and towing. Give Brillhart's Body Shop a call at 740-622-0121 or stop by 2702 South 6th Street in Coshocton.
Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger in order of their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. 31-25, been stuck on that number for a while.
We sure have just good defense, some turnovers, a few fouls, kind of away from the ball. We really haven't allowed any scoring here, but both teams, I think, picking up the pace here in the second half.
All right, out of bounds will be the Bears. Chase Wright will be the inbounder to Wesney. We're underway with 1:58 to play here in the third. Skip pass to Wesney. Wesney looks into the corner to Fitch. Gets into Wesney, and he's going to be fouled as he cut to the basket.
Wesney.
And Blackburn picks up the foul.
Wesney started out 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He is now 2 of 6.
So back at the line to shoot 2. First throw, that one's good. So breaks that string. Has 18 points in the ball game, by far leading everybody. That one's in and out, no good. Rebound on the deck comes up to Caleb Klein. Now they work it around and gives it inside to Chase Wright. Steps through, puts up a shot, rolls in. Chase Wright with 5 points in the ball game. Back up to a 9-point lead at 34-25. Straight downhill. There's a foul. Yes, they get it. They got it. Only the third foul on the Bears, so it'll be out of bounds on the baseline. Brody Johnson will pick up that foul. Inbounding the basketball will be Jude Garber. Goes all the way out to Coleman. Coleman steps through nicely and scores. Luke Coleman with 8 points in the ball game. Makes it 34-27 with 1:15 to play here in the third. Left wing to Johnson. Johnson back out front. Wesney has it. Gives it to Chase Wright. Wright off the dribble. Cam Fitch looking. Now dumps it down the corner to Wesney. Back out front to Fitch. Fitch, right wing to Johnson. Johnson looking. Now gives it up. Johnson looks into the corner. There's a 3-ball from the wing and right through for Chase Wright. Chase Wright with a couple triples tonight, and it's now a 10-point lead at 37-27. Straight down Broadway, and fouling will be Caleb Klein, I believe. Let's wait and see.
Yeah, I think it is. It should be his third foul.
That's a foul, and that will send Carson Huck to the line to shoot a pair of throws.
Huck 0 for 2 from the free throw line.
And his first throw's good. He's waiting to shoot the Second throw on the way. That rattles home. So Carson Huck has 13 points for Morgan. 37-29, 32 seconds to go. See if they play it down for one. Gives it up to Johnson. Johnson stops. Dumps it to Shrimplin. That ball was deflected and stolen away. They're going to say the Morgan play.
Morgan stepped on the sideline.
I think they wanted a push on there but didn't get it. So Morgan or Riverview will have it. And with 18 seconds to play now in the third. Fitch trying to get baseline. Is cut off, has it deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with Riverview. 8 seconds to go here in the quarter. 37-29, 8-point Riverview lead. Looking, now goes all the way out. Ball's picked off. Gives it up. Coleman trying to spin move inside, down to 3 seconds. There's going to be, they better get it up. Throws one up at the buzzer, no good, and that'll be in 3 quarters. So Riverview out in front, 37-29. We'll be back. This is high school basketball, WTNS, Coshocton.
This is John from the Warehouse Restaurant in Roscoe Village. The Warehouse is again proud to sponsor the player of the game, where they will receive our legendary onion rings and our famous cheeseburger. The Warehouse is the place to go before or after the game, or the place to be to watch your favorite college or professional team. The Warehouse is open 7 days a week, 11 to 9, Monday through Saturday, and 11 to 5 on Sunday. Good luck to all the area high school teams.
As we get older, planning ahead becomes more important than ever. At Bratton Law, LLC in Coshocton, attorneys Kelly Bratton and Corey Laney help you protect what you've worked hard for. From wills and trusts to Medicaid planning, guardianships, and real estate, their team takes the time to listen and guide you every step of the way. Call 740-202-9557 or visit BrattonLawCoshocton.com. Bratton Law, trusted legal care right here at home.
29 the score here. And the clock must have got a late start here.
Yeah, we got 2 in, and there's still 20 seconds left there. But hey, while we're waiting, we'll let you know Maryland's Natural Foods is proud to support our hometown athletes. Just like their teams, they believe in going above and beyond. That's why they only carry the highest quality vitamins, supplements, and teas to keep you and your family thriving. Visit them on Main Street and see why Maryland's has been our community's health store for over 40 years.
All right, there we go. We're just about ready to start here in the fourth quarter. 8-point lead for the Bears. It'll be Morgan basketball. And we're underway in the fourth period. Clayton Blackburn will bring it across the timeline for the Raiders. Dumps it down, the backdoor cut. Nice play and an easy basket for Carson Huck. He has 15 points in the ball game now. Now they're going to pressure. Gets it up. Fitch looking. Now he goes across to Wesney. Wesney dumps it down to Matthews. Check back in. And hits the ceiling. That'll be a turnover for Riverview, and that'll be their 6th. Trying to save it, just flipped it. Our 7th turnover. Tried to flip it up in the air, and it just hit the ceiling and creating the turnover.
I learned something new. I didn't know if it hit a ceiling, it's a turnover.
It's a turnover.
Huh.
So with the basketball is going to be Coleman downhill, and he's going to be fouled. If that's on Massey, it's not. That's going to be on Shrimplin.
So Coleman will head to the line where he's a perfect 2 of 2.
Coleman's first throw is good. He has 9 points in the ball game. (37-33), and they've cut it to 4 again. And Morgan has just managed to stay in touch. Johnson has it. Full court pressure. Now they get it across to Shrimplin. Shrimplin, he turns it over. Here comes Morgan in a hurry, straight downhill, and They're going to say it's out of bounds.
Great defense by Reed Johnson. Got the blocked shot out there, and then Morgan tried to grab it. He was standing out of bounds.
Morgan coach thought it should have been something else. Now, wait a minute. Now, I'm not sure.
They handed the ball in.
They handed it in, and I think Riverview wanted a different inbounder, so they gave it back. Now we're ready to go. Get it into Massey. Massey trying to let traffic clear. Gives it to Chase Wright. Now to Wesney. Now they work it down to Johnson. Johnson out front. Chase Wright. Hands it back to Johnson. Johnson picks it up. Now looking. Throws it all the way to Leighton Massey. Massey has it out front. Has it deflected, but he runs it down. Massey straight downhill. Has the ball out to Johnson. Now to Chase Wright. Little floater on the rim, no good. Massey rebounds it, no call. Rebound comes down to Coleman. Coleman gets it ahead to Blackburn. Dumps it into the corner. Up fake. Doesn't take it. Now they reset. Little spin move. Little floater short, no good. Ball comes out, and Morgan comes up with it. Coleman thought about it. Now steps in, and he's going to be fouled from behind by Wesney. Boy, a lot of action. But
a lot of action, not many shots, and getting very physical. Looks like Coach Jennings wants a timeout here. He wants a full timeout.
All right, full timeout, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Given Dawson Paisley Funeral Home has been serving Coshocton area families for over 70 years. I am Jessica Paisley, and we are honored that so many of you have chosen Given Dawson Paisley. Our membership in the Dignity Memorial Network allows us to offer services that no other funeral home can offer. Whether you are pre-planning or in your time of need, Given Dawson Paisley Funeral Home would be honored to serve your family now and in the future.
The Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. 37-33. A moment ago, Riverview had a 10-point lead, now down to 4.
I tell you what, yeah, Morgan doing a great job climbing back into this, getting some easy baskets, causing a few turnovers there as well, really picking up the defensive traps on the half-court side of things, causing a few turnovers by there. Riverview trying to run the fast break, and a few of those passes just off a tad. But Morgan doing a great job climbing back into this. Looks like it'll be Morgan ball underneath their own basket.
37-33, 6:09 to play in the ball game. Morgan down 4, but with the ball. Dumps it down low and turns it over as Chase Wright comes up with a steal. Tried to get it to Coleman breaking to the basket, but he picks it off. Now it goes into the corner to Johnson. Johnson, guard by Huck, looking for Massey. Now puts it on the deck. Skip pass all the way across to Chase Wright. Wright off the dribble, trying to get downhill. Loses control, but gets to Massey, who missed the layup but was fouled.
Boy, that possession had a lot less contact for Massey than the previous. He got hammered the possession before. But either way, he'll head to the free throw line for his first trip tonight.
He'll be shooting 2 with a 4-point lead. 5:44 to play. First throw, back iron, no good. He'll try to split the pair. (37-33). And that one's good for Massey. 38-33, back to a 5-point lead. With the basketball out front, they give it up. Looking, Coleman steps through. They're going to call a blocking foul. And is that on Wesney?
I believe it was on Massey. They're saying that Massey leaned into him. Looked like to me Massey was just kind of standing there, and they ran into him, but he'll pick up the foul.
It will be his 4th. And shooting 2 will be Luke Coleman.
Coleman a perfect 4 of 4 from the free throw line.
And he rattles that home. He now has 11 points in the game. Caleb Klein will get in. Massey will sit with 5:33 to play here in the ball game.
Massey definitely a player you need to have on the floor.
Gives it a couple bounces. That one's no good. And rebound comes down to Cam Fitch. Fitch gives it up to Wesney. Gets it ahead to Klein. Oh, close to an over and back, but they get it down, stepping through, and scoring is going to be Chase Wright. Boy, he's had a nice game as well. 10 for Chase Wright. Little throw up, and boy, knocked it down. Just kind of launched it up, and Blackburn has 5. And it's now 40-36. Full court pressure. They get it across to Cam Fitch. Fitch looking. Dribbles it out front, and Brody Johnson will come and pick it up. Johnson dumps it to Wesney. Wesney squares, trying to force his way in. Throws one up, no good. Comes up to Fitch. His shot's good again. That's Cam Fitch. Big shot there. 43-36, back to 7-point lead. Into the corner. 3 ball coming. That's going to be back out, no good. Rebound comes up to Blackburn. Gives it back out front. Into the corner. Blackburn goes downhill. Little runner, no good. Ball tipped. Blackburn rebounds it. Puts it back up. Misses it. There's a whistle. And Blackburn went down hard, but that is going to be on Riverview, and that foul will be on Caleb Klein.
So there was a 3 ball, and it looked like Brody Johnson just got, the action was kind of down low. Brody Johnson gets pushed from the 3-point line to about half court. And now an official shaking his head no, like we're going to clean this up a little bit. Oh, he's saying no, we're going to not shoot the ball. We're going to take it out of bounds.
It was on the floor, and that's only their 4th foul, so it wasn't a shooting foul. I thought it was off the ball. So now checking in the lineup will be Aaron Baker. So now here we go. That'll be out of bounds underneath.
We're going to give a technical to Morgan's coach.
And that'll be a 2-shot and plus the ball. Really one of those you don't want at that particular time with 4:18 to play.
You're about to take the ball out under your own basket and have the ball, and now Riverview is going to get 2 free throws and the ball. Carter Wesney will head to the free throw line again, 3 of 8 here this evening.
Makes that one. Has 19. And he hits them both. Has 20 points in the game now, up to a 9-point lead at 45-36.
And they're going to get, tell you what, Jude Garber's been getting away with some shoving here this evening. He's really picked up the intensity, and ball wasn't inbounds, and he gave a 2-hand shove, and the officials saw that one, so that'll be his 3rd foul.
So a host of people coming in. Getting back in the game will be number 32. That's Leighton Coleman. And they throw it into Wesney. And he'll run it down. Wesney, top of the circle, straight downhill, throws one up and in. Wesney with 22. Now it's up to an 11-point lead. 4 minutes to play. Coleman out front, goes down, nice move to the hoop, and scores the basket. 13 for Coleman, makes it now 47-38. Caleb Klein gives it up to Fitch. Fitch backs it out, goes all the way across to right, now to Johnson. He's going to try a 3, in and out, no good, halfway down. Coleman rebounded, and now he comes up quickly, and there gets it out front to Huck. Huck off the dribble, skip pass into the corner, thought about the 3, now penetrates, floats up, one air ball long, Fitch rebounds. Out to Johnson. Johnson come down with numbers. The ball is stripped and out of bounds, stays with Riverview. So the Bears will trigger in with 3:22 to go. A 9-point lead at 47-38. Getting back in the ball game, Jude Garber. And checking out of the lineup will be Gavin Shriver. All the way into the backcourt is run down by Brody Johnson. Johnson works left side, gives it up to Wesney. Carter Wesney had it almost stolen away to Fitch. In the corner, Johnson. Skip pass all the way across. Chase Wright, a three. That's no good. Rebound comes down to number 32, Leighton Coleman. Coleman gets it up. Now gives it up to in the corner. He goes to Blackburn. Down low, double and triple team. Still puts shot up, and it's blocked by Klein, but getting the rebound was Leighton Coleman. I wonder, I was thinking Coleman a lot. There's two of them out on the floor.
I wanted to tell you, there are two Colemans out there. That is correct.
That can't be the same guy.
Yeah, Garber will head to the free throw line for his first opportunity here tonight.
He is looking for his first point as well. 47-38. That's back iron, no good. Massey's going to get back. Shrimplin's going to get back. Klein will come out. So will Fitch.
Okay, Klein gave some excellent minutes down low there. Just had a nice block on the previous possession.
Now we're ready to go, and Jude Garber try to get his first point of the night, and he does. Garber rattles it home, makes it 47-39. Wesney to Massey, lets every traffic clear and gets it across the timeline. To right to Massey. Massey looking back out to Chase Wright. They're just going to let some time run at 2.5. Ball stripped and stolen away. Stepping through, missing the layup is going to be Blackburn, and rebound comes down to Massey. Massey to Johnson. The ball stripped from behind. Shrimplin has it. And Coach Jennings wanted that timeout, and he got it.
One official called a foul. Coach Jennings called for a timeout at least 3 times. They're going to give him one called the timeout, one called the foul. They're going to give him the timeout.
Be a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay right here. The Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. 47-39, and the Bears trying to hang on.
Absolutely, an 8-point lead here for the Bears. I'd say the intensity for the full court pressure by Morgan has Riverview's beaten it pretty easily, but they get you trapped there, and it almost looks like there's not an open man in sight. But Riverview doing a great job of fast break, beating that press. But again, it's well designed and well executed by the Raiders.
All right, it will be Riverview ball on the far sideline with 2:14 to play. So with the basketball is going to be Riverview. Wesney has it. Stops, gets it across to Wright. Now down into the corner to Massey. Skip pass all the way across to Johnson. Johnson, it stumbles, ball's loose, and we've got a jump ball. And Riverview, I believe, maintains possession. They do. So triggering in, and with the ball is Massey. Massey gives it to Wesney. Under 2 to play. Down front to Wesney. Has the ball stripped and stolen away. Down and laying it up and in is going to be Garber. Gets his first basket of the night. He has 3 points. 47-41. And we have an official's timeout. I think Coleman might have a problem with his contact, the way it looks.
I think the ball went to, I believe it was Brogan Shrimplin. He went to get it, and Coleman was just there and got his eye right in there and got poked in the eye, so they stopped the game.
So now we're ready to go. Get it out to Johnson. Johnson almost stepped on that in line. Now he's going to be fouled. And number 4 picks that up. That's Clayton Blackburn. And I believe that's only the third, so they've got to get a couple more before they'll be shooting.
Only a minute 36 left here.
Gets it into Wesney. Wesney almost threw it away, but now they give it down. Had Massey. Now he gets down that low block there, and he's stripped. Looked like he might have been fouled. Putting the shot up, missing it, and Massey rebounds. And then fouling is going to be Coleman. So hustling all the way was Massey as the shot was missed by Huck, and then Massey rebounded, was fouled, but now Riverview has it. Now they get it up to Johnson. Johnson dribbles it out. That's Brody. Gives it up to Chase Wright, and he traveled. Looked to try to get it back to Johnson, but was cut off, and now he turns it over. That's number 12 for the Bears. But only a minute and 11 to play. 6-point lead for Riverview. With the ball is going to be Coleman back out front. Huck downhill, skips it out. There's a 3-ball from the wing. That's going to be no good. Rebound comes up. Oh, we got a scramble. Jump ball, but it'll stay with Morgan. Getting credit for that rebound will be Jude Garber. So the ball stays with Morgan with 59 seconds to play. 47-41, 6-point lead for the Bears. They try to hang on here, Morgan. Coleman, wide open 3-ball on the way. Back iron, no good. Rebound inside. Oh, that's going to be intentional. Let's wait and see. Let's see if they do call it intentional.
I haven't seen a call yet, but it certainly looked like it.
So be on number 1, Brody Johnson, when they do this. Let's see what they're going to talk about it before they make this call. Kind of hard to see it be inadvertent, but we'll see.
Yeah, kind of grabbed him by almost like a horse collar there, grabbed him by the shirt on the rebound. I think a little bit of a frustration foul. A lot of contact here late in this fourth quarter.
Still discussing it, and
a lot of discussion for a play we can't rewatch. You know.
You mentioned earlier the 2 of the 3, this is their last game. They probably say this can't get over quick enough.
Yeah, I think, yeah, they gave us a fist bump. Said, "Don't make us sound too bad on the radio tonight." It's two of ours last game here tonight.
Still a discussion out there what they want to do, what they want to call.
And again, it's like kind of, it either is or it isn't. You can't go back and rewatch it and see if there was a different angle or something. So, not quite sure. All the discussion.
There we come.
Here we go.
Okay, it will be.
So they have an intentional foul, and he's been ejected.
Ooh.
So they're going to throw him out of the game.
So I think he has to miss a game then if that happens. So they're getting the coaches together here to discuss. Because things have got a little crazy here, especially late in this fourth quarter. It's 47-41.
So
Morgan will be shooting free throws.
I have my headset off trying to listen to what the officials say, and they brought both coaches over. Coach is kind of smiling and joking about it. Then the officials want to talk about it again, so they've already made their call. It's an intentional, and Brody Johnson will be ejected. And then they talk to the coaches, and now they're chatting again. So I'm not sure what else is left to discuss.
Okay, it looks like they've kind of got this thing squared away. The coaches are still in the. All I know is they'll be shooting the technical foul will be 2, and then Morgan will have the basketball. And where they put it, I'm not sure. Let's just wait and see. So shooting will be Carson Huck.
Huck is 2 of 4 from the free throw line here in the ball game.
So waiting to come in will be Cam Fitch. And the first free throw's missed, no good. 47-41. And hits the second. 47-42. Now the ball be out of bounds to Morgan on the baseline. 5-point lead, still 50 seconds to play. Well, now we're ready to go. Looking. Goes all the way out front to Huck. Huck off the dribble. Gives it up to Coleman into the corner. Back out to Coleman. Skip pass Stiller goes to back to Huck. Huck steps through. Little runner missed the shot. Massey couldn't get the rebound. Blackburn has it, and he calls a timeout. So with 47-42, 32 seconds to go, we'll break away and be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Coshocton Materials offers ready-mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Located on County Road 621 in Coshocton, call today for prices and delivery options at 740-722-9015. That's 740-722-9015.
47-42, 5-point lead. Morgan will have it on the baseline. Now we're ready to go. Now we've got it. Here we go. Morgan will try to inbound. Looking, still looking. Now it goes all the way out front. Almost had stolen away. Now a little runner is no good. Coleman keeps it alive and runs it down. Dumps it down in low block. Skip pass out. Now gives it up. There's a three ball. That's going to be off the rim. No good. And Morgan keeps it alive again as Huck gets the rebound after missing the shot. Coleman steps down, steps through, and scores the basket. Luke Coleman gets the hoop. It's 47-44, but we're down to 8 seconds. Had a lot of time went off the clock, but they cut it to 3. But getting the timeout will be Morgan. Be a full, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Buying, selling, or refinancing your home? Here's something you might not know. You get to choose your title company. At Dogwood Title LLC, they put you in control. Their team is local, experienced, and dedicated to making your closing smooth, accurate, and stress-free. They work with your lender or realtor, or without them, to protect your property rights from contract to keys. Don't leave one of your biggest investments to chance. Choose the team that puts you first. Dogwood Title LLC, where your home's story is protected. Call them today at 740-202-9557 or visit dogwoodtitlellc.com.
Tasked to do one thing, knock down a throw.
Absolutely, and this is, again, 4 team fouls on Morgan, so this next one will definitely, obviously, put Riverview at the free throw line, and they might try to even foul before really the ball gets inbounds to really take some time off, so it'll be interesting to see. Obviously, Riverview putting their shooters out here to get the ball, the free throw shooters.
47-44, inbounding looking to get it in, still haven't got it in. They're going to call timeout. So the Bears will call timeout. And
we've got a full timeout.
That's a full, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
I'm Stacy Rice from Coshocton Collision Center. Winter driving can be hazardous, so be careful when you drive and the weather turns bad. If you have an accident, come to Coshocton Collision Center. We use the latest environmentally friendly paint products from PPG. We put you, the customer, first by using these products to preserve our environment. We complete auto body repairs as promised, offer free computerized estimates, and guarantee our work. For all your body repair needs, come to Coshocton Collision Center, 225 Main Street in Town Center, Coshocton, across from Wilson's Carpet and Furniture, or call 623-7347.
47-44. Riverview basketball.
Haven't seen the scorekeepers let us know how many more timeouts.
Yeah, they don't have it. They put them up on the board here, so we really don't know where we're at. But
Brogan Trimplin went to the ball and was wide open to get it in, kind of close to the half-court line.
So now he's looking, running the baseline, gets it in, and getting fouled immediately is Massey, and he'll go shoot 2. Leighton Massey with 7.2 seconds, heads to the line. All he wants to do is make 1.
He does. Leighton Massey, 1 of 2 from the free throw line in the ball game, coming here in the fourth quarter.
So Massey.
I think Riverview does have a timeout left.
First, that's it. He'll be right through for Leighton Massey. Big throw there. Only 4 points on the night, but still, that's the one that makes it a 2-possession game.
Yeah, that's a big free throw there by Leighton Massey.
So Massey now try to hit the back end. 7 seconds to play. And he missed it. Rebound comes down to Huck. Huck, 4 seconds, gives it up. Coleman's long 3. That's going to be no good. That's the ball game. And Riverview has won their 4th game of the year as they defeat Morgan here by a score of 48-44. We'll be back and tell you about it. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
At Coshocton Dentistry, Dr. Brian Dunlap and Dr. Patrick Lauper provide expert dental care in a comfortable, family-friendly environment. From routine checkups to advanced treatments, your smile is a priority at Coshocton Dentistry. Located on Main Street in Coshocton, where we treat you like family, contact Coshocton Dentistry today and experience the care you deserve. Now accepting new patients. Visit us online today at CoshoctonDentistry.com.
Get luxury for every home with Montana Forge Hardware and MRV Siding Supply. Montana Forge provides custom luxury for every home and is one of the most affordable luxury brands in the industry, with solid forged brass designer hardware manufactured to the highest standards. Don't forget about beautiful Montana Forge bath hardware, available in all Montana Forge finishes. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
At Pomerene Hospital, you're not just a number, you're their neighbor. From family care and women's health to more than 1,400 surgeries they perform each year. Pomerene brings reliable local health care to patients across Holmes, Tuscarawas, Coshocton, and Ashland counties. Whether it's a routine checkup or help manage any chronic condition, there's a Pomerene provider nearby. Visit PomereneHospital.org to get in, get seen, and get the care you deserve. Pomerene Hospital, caring for our community's health.
While the big banks are closing branches and leaving small towns behind, we're doing the opposite. Hi, this is John Brown, and at Baltic State Bank, we believe in investing in our communities. That's why we're proud to open our brand new branch in West Lafayette, where you'll always find friendly faces, personalized service, and modern banking tools to make your life easier. Come see the difference a truly local bank can make, because when our community grows, we all grow together. Baltic State Bank. It's a local thing. Member FDIC.
Wake up with a cup of freshly brewed McCafe Premium Roast Coffee made with 100% Arabica beans. Then treat yourself to one of our delicious breakfast bagel sandwiches. For a truly satisfying way to start your morning, choose a tender steak patty, applewood smoked bacon, or savory sausage with a fluffy egg and 2 slices of cheese.
Well, and a big win for Coshocton tonight. For Coshocton, I was looking at the score. Big win for Riverview tonight on senior night, and they're going through a ceremony right now as the players stroll down the middle of the floor, and a lot of people taking pictures. And an impressive night for the Bears. That's what you want to do. You want to get a big win on senior night, and they get it done here tonight, 48-44. Riverview led at the end of the first break, 11-9. It was 24-17 at halftime. They stretched it to 37-29 after 3 and really hung on to win at to 44. Taking a look at the individual scoring, leading away for Riverview was Carter Wesney. Wesney finished with 22 points in the ball game. He had 3 triples in the game. He had 4 2-point field goals and knocked down 5 free throws for that 25-point total. Also in double figures was Chase Wright. Wright hit a pair of triples and 2 field goals for 10 points in the ball game. Rounding out the scoring, Cam Fitch had 5, 4 points for Leighton Massey, 3 points for Reed Johnson, 2 for Brogan Shrimplin, 2 for Caleb Klein, and Leighton Massey had 4. That is the 48-point total for Riverview. For Morgan, they were led in scoring by Carson Huck. Huck had a big second half. Only had 3 at the half. He ended up with 16 on the night. Luke Coleman, the post player, he had 15 in the ball game. Rounding out their scoring, 5 each for Gavin Shriver and Clayton Blackburn, 3 points for Jude Garber. That is the 44-point total for the Morgan Raiders. Now with the final team numbers, here's Chris Wallace.
Thank you very much, Coos. As you mentioned, Riverview, a winner over Morgan, 48-44. 3-point land, Morgan was 5 of 20, shooting 25%. Riverview was 7 of 18, shooting 39%. 2-point field goals, Morgan was 11 of 25, shooting 44%. Riverview was 9 of 19, shooting 47%. From the free throw line, Morgan 9 of 14, shooting 62%. Riverview was 9 of 16, shooting 56%. In the rebounding department, Morgan out-rebounded Riverview 33-22, and turnovers, Morgan had 14, Riverview with 12. Taking a look at some leading rebounders in the ballgame. Leading the way both sides with 12 big rebounds was Luke Coleman, and 6 rebounds to Carson Huck. Taking a look for the Bears, 5 rebounds to Leighton Massey, 4 rebounds for Chase Wright, and also 4 rebounds for Cameron Fitch.
Well, I'll tell you what, it was a struggle at the end, but Riverview, I thought, played well in the middle part of the game, got the lead, and held on to get their 4th win of the year.
I certainly did. I think it was a very strong start for the Bears and really got off firing on all cylinders there early on and kind of got a good lead and really didn't look back, although Morgan really cut that deficit there to about 4 or so and even to 3 and really battled the whole way. I think Morgan played a great second half. They came out a little more physical, a little more aggressive, especially on the defensive end with their half-court trap, full-court trap, and caused a little bit of problems for the Bears. But I tell you what, Riverview prevailed and did a great job offensively, defensively as well. They caused a lot of turnovers. You know, Riverview had six of their 12 turnovers in the 4th quarter. So they really took care of the ball extremely well until, again, that full court pressure and that trapping defense by Morgan kind of presented a little trouble. But great win by the Bears and a big win here, as you mentioned, on senior night.
Well, you know, the next thing, and you know, they're not going to have long to wait. They've got to bounce right back and play again tomorrow night here against West Holmes.
Absolutely. West Holmes, again, we were supposed to carry here a couple weeks ago. Got canceled due to the weather, and so that will happen tomorrow. That'll be a simulcast with WKLM and Jake Seidel, and I believe Troy Fritz will be on that call. A game you can watch on the WTNS YouTube channel or listen right here on FM 99.3. And you have a game tomorrow afternoon.
I have a game tomorrow night. Riverview and Morgan will be a repeat of what we saw here, except it'll be on the girls' side, and that game will be at 2 o'clock tomorrow on Saturday afternoon. Last order of business for us is going to be the Warehouse Steak and Stein player of the game. That'll be Carter Wesney. Wesney gave him a big boost tonight, especially in that middle part of the game, as he finished with 22 points. He'll be the recipient of a gift certificate good for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger or the legendary onion rings, courtesy of Warehouse Steak and Stein in Roscoe Village. Want to thank the Claxon Communication Gang. That's Bryce, Hains, and Drew Dunlap here. And Ellen Hardesty back at WTNS Central. My partner is Chris Wallace, and once again, the final score here tonight is Riverview improves to 4-12 as they defeat Morgan by a score of 48-44. I'm Steve Corries. Have a nice evening, everyone.
Thank you for joining us for this WTNS Sports broadcast. Audio CDs are available by calling WTNS Radio at 740-622-1560. WTNS Coshocton. We are the sports voice of East Central Ohio.